Well. We are doing serious cooking. It's almost rising to criminal.
What time is it now?
No, I don't know. Like you can see, this lady is just saying, we are ready. Let them come. Let them come. Let them come.
And I'll put this in the pantry, please. And then
And Sawa's just finished making
we
a
need to bring that.
banana.
There's something.
Sawa, look here, Sawa.
Sour.
Turn around, Sawa.
Yes, sour.
I can see you, Sawa.
Oh, the chef's become a photographer now. But wait, are those clean?
Kiambu.
It's a place called Miga.
Miga. I know Miga.
You go to Miga? Okay.
Yes. I know Miga.
You've seen them? Yep. They're over there, So's house drinking wine.
No.
That's a good one.
Things just change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have an opportunity to eat biscuits.
No, Uganda, they like that phrase.
They like that.
Yeah, man.
What does it mean? I mean, this is.
Now, Patrick, poor Jackie,
You
tell
call
she's
Oh, she's from Uganda?
Yeah.
What part of Uganda?
Bali.
call you next time he's in town.
But it's a really
He's the
beautiful,
mayor of.
beautiful area. I mean, and it looks like almost tropical.
Dad and Mom didn't know. Okay, Babu, it's all yours.
It's all you.
Yeah,
No, I just need the mic.
No, we can hear.
Stephen, tell us about your time in Malaysia.
Time has been alright.
Yes.
Just spent time working and trying to get good grades.
Yes.
That's the main reason I'm there.
Yes.
And yeah, you meet people.
And you have met one.
Yes.
Tell us about this person you have met.
She's called Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yes.
Okay.
And she works hard. And oh yeah, I can say she's beautiful. I mean, what else can I say? And
She works hard. That's
yeah.
the first thing.
Yeah.
That's what you liked
That's what I liked.
most about her.
Yes.
That she works hard.
Yeah.
So how did you determine that she works hard?
I have seen it in action. That she's there's an assignment, especially she was doing for a certain cafe, which was on photography and also helping to design their website and all that.
Yes.
So it was all just part of an assignment. But then when they saw that she did a great job in it, they gave her like a full-time job in helping run their social media and also running their website, making any changes.
Yes.
And all this is being done while school is running. It's like running it part-time as well. But anything they need regarding, taking photos, meeting up with people in the restaurant as well, they call her.
So you met her at school. She's a fellow student?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's doing multimedia design.
Multimedia design.
Yes.
So how did you initially meet her?
It was a cultural night. It was in the multipurpose hall in school. So it's a very, very big event.
Yeah.
And it's like a night where people showcase their culture.
Yes.
And it's, there's dancing, there's people who do skits, there's people who do a lot of
There's
dramatized
cooking,
event.
food,
Yes, there's
all kinds of
cooking,
things.
everything happening. So that was now where I had met this particular character.
She's not a character.
Main character.
Main event.
So yeah. So what was she doing there?
She was representing where she came from. It's called Sabah.
Sabah. This is the beautiful place.
Yes.
Close to Bali.
Yes.
This is where we must visit.
Yes.
And she will facilitate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's cultural dances from there, and she was among the people showcasing the culture from there. So there was plenty of dancing, and yeah.
Tell me that very first moment.
Yes.
How did it happen that you began talking?
It was yes, I just come from my performance, our performance as the African people. Then I think they were next.
Okay.
So I think there was a slight break in between, like a commercial break.
Okay.
So we're all in the same area there, and one of my friends from Zimbabwe is introducing me to her. This is my friend Stephanie. Stephanie, this is Gasu. I'm like, nice to meet you. And yeah, that was the very first moment, very formal.
Did you feel any spark when you shook hands?
No.
Oh.
It was a professional setting at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So my mind wasn't there
Tuning
really.
into that, yeah.
Yes. But then it was at that moment, me and my friends, we had formed a club for Africans, because there hasn't been a club like that before.
Okay.
So we had just come from forming it, we discussed with the school, it was already set in place. So at that moment we just set up an event, to try and let people know this is what the club is all about. And I think the main objective was just to be able to usher in new Africans into school, because many on occasion they come into school and they are lost.
Yes.
They are lost. Someone came in one time and they didn't think this is Swinburne. They thought it was like a different hotel or something. So during this event that we just established to try and get people in, to know what's going on, she had also attended. I was like, Stephanie, yeah?
Why did she choose to attend that event?
You know what I need to ask? Because I think we had extended an invite to everyone.
Okay.
So for her, she's very outgoing.
Okay.
Very outgoing. I think that's part of the reason why she chose to come. And yeah, she made herself available. Now that's where we started becoming friends from then henceforth. Then, well, here we are. And yeah.
It's deeper than that now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what direction do you see this going?
Well, God willing, go the long haul, all the way. God willing, it's all in God's hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you known each other?
3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
So have you had the privilege of meeting the parents?
Yes, but it was a very brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a brief moment. It was officially we've not met yet, because when we met it was at the airport. So I was actually coming back here to just this past December.
Okay.
So I was coming back here, and she was in Kuala Lumpur, heading back home. So we now met at the same airport.
She was coming in and you were leaving.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where I got to briefly meet the parents and say hello.
Okay.
And yeah, it was a very
Brief.
short-lasting period. Yeah.
So I mean, the introduction to the parents,
Yes.
it was with a big smile.
Yes, it was.
So how were you introduced?
I was introduced as a boyfriend.
Wow.
And yes, the parents were, well, smiling. They were happy. And I got to just have a deeper chat with the dad, because he's a businessman. We just kept it very professional at that moment now,
Okay.
from then and forth. Because he was interested in what I was doing in school. I'm doing engineering. So he knew something to do with that as well. So yeah, other than that, it was a very short-lasting period because I needed to be at my gate.
Okay. So does she have siblings? Is she the oldest, the youngest in the family? How many are in the family?
Yes, she's the eldest of 4. She's the eldest of 4. So yeah, she's the eldest. Then there's a brother after her. Then another brother. And the youngest is a sister.
Okay. So you are gifted to find the most tenderest young lady. Taken
So
care
how
of.
did you break the news to your parents?
This was a while ago. And I think mom and dad had a way of seeing something happening behind the scenes. But eventually, I got to tell them, oh yes, this is Stephanie. They've actually talked with her.
Okay.
And yeah, it was not last year, but 2021. And yeah,
You're lost for words.
basically.
License to be
You're not the
poetic.
first one to be lost for words.
So these two will team up on
So,
it. But
It
that's
feels
cool.
exciting, doesn't it?
Well, yes, it is. It is.
So, when does she finish school?
This year as well.
Okay.
This year as well.
And what is she expecting to do when she completes her education?
Continuing, practicing what she's doing right now. Just being able to be a creative designer.
Okay.
Already she's establishing connections with people within coaching,
Yeah.
and a lot is being built up just for her to be able to kick off as soon as she graduates. Yeah, so yeah, she's setting herself up pretty well.
Interesting.
But it's also something that she's being able to run remotely. She's doing a few things even back home, and she's running them remotely, coaching. Yeah. Yeah.
You and I talked about our remote work before, did we not?
Yes. Yes, we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you think this young lady will come and visit us old folks here?
I'm over here, but
Well,
okay.
that's the hope.
Okay.
That's the hope. Yeah.
So, what are the cultural either differences or cultural stuff that clicked between the two of you?
It's about how she's prioritized spending time to, to raise the siblings well, and also to be in proper connection with her parents. It's something I saw and admired. To be in good terms with the parents and to be able to be a good role model to her siblings. Something I saw and I.
So that's a really good point, which is the cultural aspect. What do you see as the cultural differences or similarities between our culture and yours?
Okay. When it comes to, like, at the moment it's the Chinese New Year,
Okay.
so it's an event where they all come together, all of them, and they stay together for like a week, the entire family, and it's all about just how would I say it? The Chinese New Year is mainly centered upon blessing each and every person within the family, especially from the older generation,
All right.
the grandparents, who are very, very integral to their family structure.
Right.
Very, very, very integral. So, they gather all, especially the grandkids, and bless them with what we call ampao. It's like a packaging with a gift inside. And the grandparents hand to the kids and tell them, this is for you. It happens every year, but they tell them, this is for you. Set yourself up for the future, and may you be richer. And it's actually how they're able to cultivate very tight relationships with the grandkids. And yeah.
So how we assume she's of Chinese descent?
Yes,
Okay.
Chinese and Filipina descent.
So Chinese and Filipino descent.
Yeah.
So who is Chinese and who is Filipino?
The dad is Chinese, the mom is Filipina.
And religious?
Yes, she's Christian. I actually just invited her to Kingdom City That's where I attend church,
Yeah.
and she's currently part of the worship team.
So she can sing.
Yes,
Can you sing?
yes, I can.
Okay. We once had a person. We once heard that there was a person who could sing at your house.
Oh well. I think it started with mom and dad.
Okay, so now you she's of Chinese descent, Filipino descent.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of food, how does that work? What does she like to eat? What do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat that she likes? What's fascinating about her cuisine?
What's fascinating about the cuisine is the pastries.
Yeah.
Chinese pastries they have wide variety and they're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
They can fill up your face.
Perhaps.
A little bit, huh?
A little bit.
That is so good. Well, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We're excited.
Really good.
This wasn't intended to.
Yeah, this happened impromptu.
Yes.
It gives us the license to speak a blessing over the relationship, to bear witness to what someday will be a joyful extension of the family.
Amen.
Yeah.
Look forward to
Yeah.
meeting her and sharing our stories and exchanging culture, etc. I've eaten Chinese. They can cook eggs many different ways.
Very true. Very true.
And yeah, they can cook eggs. I don't know. How many different ways? Have you figured out?
Not yet, but I've experienced a fair share of ways they've done it. It's these many, and as far as I'm aware, that's just a small bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
And so, have you learned any of the cuisines to cook for you that we can put you to test while you're here?
Yes. Yes. Been taught how to do dumplings.
Dumplings.
Yeah, Chinese dumplings.
We don't. Do we want those?
Yes. I'm a chef. I don't discriminate
We want these dumplings.
food.
Okay, we want these Chinese dumplings.
Yeah.
With duck or without duck?
With they love pork.
Yeah.
Pork. Yeah.
They love pork, yeah.
They love pork.
You guys,
Other than dumpling, what else do you cook?
that looks very easy. You know?
It's a bit easier. Yeah. There's a certain pastry.
so picky.
It's not actually pastry. It's almost like a starters. It's called char kway teow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I've also been taught to prepare it. It's really good. Wow. It's really good.
We need
Look
that
forward
one.
to that. Yeah,
We want
we-
that one.
Yeah,
We want that one.
You are booked.
it's a really good.
You are booked.
That's the one we want.
You are
We
booked.
can't even say the name, but we know it's good.
It took me some time to understand how to say it,
Yeah.
but it's that one is good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
That one we are going to learn to say the name.
Right. Well, it's been a pleasure, privilege, joyful. The fact that you have the signature in your smile that can be forged. We're good. We speak a blessing to this relationship.
Yes.
Amen.
We have nothing but blessings.
Amen.
What God gives you, it's good.
Amen.
We pray that this is of God, and we trust that you walked in the ways of God, and you do, and that you will continue to walk in His ways. And what He gives, He adds no sorrow to it. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right.
We're all over it, man.
Shaking her.
You guys had seen.
Nitazame. Ambia mama nini nafanya.
I'm doing work for free.
Anapiga kamwambia usio na wasiwasi, sisi tuko in charge.